Happy birthday, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Every day is your birthday. No, I did that all wrong, didn't I? Never mind. Happy birthday, everybody. Every day is your birthday. Happy Friday. How are you doing today? Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Why wait until the new year to start living a life you love? Why not start today on your birthday, the first day of the rest of your life? So, is judgment holding you back from love? Yeah. Oh, by the way, hello to my replay viewers. Give me a hashtag replay. Hashtag replay. I do love my replay viewers, especially when they tell me that they're watching, because otherwise I have no idea that you're watching. So please do keep telling me if you are watching in the replay. That'd be fantastic. Especially those of you whose birthday it is today. And we always start off with saying happy birthday to the people whose real birthdays it is today. Chris Atwood, I'm sorry, Chris, I forgot to look up to see what you do. And I can't remember. I have a feeling it's internet or... sorry, complete blank. Apologies. Edward Notley Kent. I think you do something with shooting. I think you still do that. I think you do that. Shooting school, maybe. But I know you saw, 10 years again coming up on that, isn't it? Yep. So, and then Taras. Hello, Tom. How you doing? I can see that. And there's another viewer on there, possibly Adele. Taras. Again, I'm not sure. I think I met you through Grow as well. And then, of course, the lovely Rose Holgate. Who is 19 today. 19, how could you be? You're 19, your last year of being a teenager. Big 2-0 Lex year, eh? God, I hope life is treating you well at university. I know it's been a bit of a tough time for the students at the moment, isn't it? So, but I hope you're doing all right. Okay, so is your judgment holding you back from love? This comes from mostly from the book Loveability that I'm reading at the moment. Link is in the description. Oh, and by the way, the Blinkist book of the day is quite good today as well. It's Conscious Leadership, and it's written by the founder of Wholefoods, which is quite interesting. Obviously a retail shop. I see Tom in it. Tom used to be in retail, no longer in retail. We had this conversation already in private message. Hello, Event. How you doing? So yes, that's a good book as well. And of course, I'm still listening to. Actually, I just finished today the 50 top 10. I was going to say 50 top 10. That doesn't make any sense. Top 50 tips from John Assaraf. Which is also good as well, and that's linked in the description as well. Is your judgment holding you back for love? Okay, so this comes from the book, the Loveability book, that's linked in the descriptions. It's really cool. This is a really kind of cool concept because it's so obvious when you start thinking about it, and it has such a pervasive influence on all of our lives. This judgment concept. Now, I've talked about how you have your cup and you have your unconscious beliefs in here, and you have other people have their unconscious beliefs in here, and we judge each other based on each other's beliefs, because my beliefs are better than your beliefs, and my beliefs are right and your beliefs are wrong, and all that kind of stuff. And no beliefs are right or wrong. They're just something that we've believed for a long time. It's a collection of cells inside our brain that we've repeated over time to convince ourselves that this is the truth. I suppose sometimes beliefs could be true, but typically they are a belief and not necessarily a truth. They're a belief about how something should be. And if somebody else has got a different belief to you, then suddenly you go, well, okay, so this is an interesting situation here. Anyway, so judgment. But of course, where it all stems from is judging ourselves, which is exactly what it talks about in the book. It's this really, really cool thing, concept of when we start judging ourselves, we are blocking ourselves off to love. Not necessarily, also from outside as well. Hello, Auntie Joy, how are you doing? I hope you're well. So we're blocking ourselves off from love, from other people, but also from love from ourselves, from self-love. And self-love, when you self-judge, when you judge yourself, it's not really yourself, your real self, the real you that you're judging. It's all the bits of you that other people and other beliefs around you have told you is the right way. And when you self-love, the love that you are, when you self-love, that's the real you. Let me rephrase that. The self that you love is the real you. The self that you judge is not the real you. That's a better way of putting it. Yeah. So, when you're judging yourself and you're going, oh, I should be like this, I should be like, we've talked about shoulds in the past. Don't should all over yourself. Whenever you get into this sort of should process, oh, I should be like this, or I should be like that, or I should say these, or I should do this. That's other people imposing on you their belief systems and saying this is how you should act. But how you choose to act is a different situation. So you can choose to replace, and I always say to people, replace those shoulds with choose tos. I should be fitter. I am choosing not to be fitter. I can choose to be fitter. It's whether or not I take the actions to allow myself to get to that position. That's the concept there. And the same thing happens with judging as well. When we're judging ourselves in exactly the same way. Well, there you go. I should be fitter. Well, so I'm judging myself for not being fit enough. But I'm choosing not to do the work that allows me to be fitter. So therefore, I'm really judging myself for not taking action. Well, I can change that straight away and choose to be fitter and choose to do the work. And suddenly I'm no longer judging myself in a bad way. And I'm loving the real part of me who wants to be fitter. Or the alternative of that, of course, is I don't want to be fitter. I don't care. I don't care about getting fit. So I'm going to love that part of me because that's the bit I love and that's who I really am. For example, bit of a superfluous example, but you get the concept, hopefully. And it's because you're judging yourself that then blocks you off from allowing other people to love the real you as well, because you are putting on a facade because everybody else is telling you how you should be. And then the real people who want to love you for the real you that you should be loving, can't see the real you because you've got this facade up, you've got this blockage, you've got this fake face. And this comes into the other thing I always talk about as well, which is social media. And a little bit goes on with me here as well. So because I'm giving you this sort of happy, yay, and then I'll have days when I'm feeling bad. But then the next morning I come back here and I'm being happy for you guys here. But all you're seeing this part of me. You're only seeing this bit of my life. I'm not saying the rest of it is bad. I'm just saying that there are other bits that you don't see. And I had a bit of a thing yesterday, for example. It was like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Kind of stuff. And you didn't see that. And when we're looking on social media at other people and we are jealous of other people's lives, we're just seeing the facade that they've put up. So it's our facade seeing their facade. And we look at them and I'll do it this way around. We're looking at them and going, oh, look at their fantastic life. Not forgetting that these people have got their behind the scenes stuff over here that's not very good. And they're also looking at our facade and they're saying, oh, look at John's life, it's fantastic. And they're not seeing all the bad stuff behind the scenes on my side as well. So never compare your highlights reel, which is what you're seeing on social media, to other people's highlights reel to your behind the scenes footage, which is actually what's really going on in your life. And as soon as you start letting those barriers down, then the people who will love you for you, the real you, will start loving the real you, because then it's really easy to be the real you, and you don't have to keep up this facade, because obviously that happens in dating as well. You put up this facade, you put up this pretend thing, and then people start falling in love with this pretend thing, and then eventually they get through the pretend thing and they get to see the real you and they go, oh, I don't really like the real you. It's just like crazy stuff. So yeah, be the real you, but also love yourself. Learn to love the bits of you, the real you, not the facade, not the judgy bit of you that other people have put upon you. And then you will let that love in. And then the more you love yourself, the more other people will love you. And they will start to love you, the real you as well. And they'll start to love you back. But they will also feel loved by you as well, because you can give out love. The more you love yourself, the easier it is to love other people as well, because you love yourself and then you find it easier to love other people. You also see it easier to be compassionate towards their blockages and their facades and their judgments on themselves. So there you go. And these judgments distort our vision. And if we stop the judgments, we drop the judgments, we start doing self-love, we start loving other people, then we can all love ourselves, we can love other people can love us better, and the whole world just gets a better place. Okay, that's pretty much it for me, I think. Hopefully it was a nice summary of the whole concept and made sense to some people. So obviously let me know your thoughts in the comments below, that'd be great, and I will be back tomorrow with more fantastic insights into stuff that I've been learning in the last 24 hours since today. There you go. That's what's going on there. Take care, everybody. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Those of you who did stick around, sending you all lots of love, and especially to my replay viewers who will have told me that they love me and that they're watching as well. So yeah, tell me you love me. I love you. You, the one watching now. Whoever number one is. I think it's my Auntie Joy, but anyone else who's watching, you love it as well. Bye, Petal. Take care. Have a lovely Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.